Okay, my mic's working today. Hello, everybody. And welcome to another Hunter Rank stream, sort of. I just killed the music. Let me fix that. There we go. Okay, so, as the title says, this is the end of Opera Singer. This is the end of Sangria. So for those who haven't really been following the Hunter Rank journey, I've been playing a lot of Opera Singer. I've been practicing her like crazy for the past 2 weeks. Even Aaron from Rivals gave me tons of advice on opera-specific things. However, the ping. I cannot consistently win with the ping. It is that simple. With 73 MS, I've reached a wall. Now, obviously, I could still perform better. Aaron did say there is still room for growth, so it's not completely dead. But he said, yeah, like, when you were playing Opera, you knew what you were getting yourself into with 73 MS, and you cannot consistently win with that ping. Like, he just said it straight up. It's not just the fact of the speed, it's the fact that there is a lack of perfect, consistent muscle memory control. That was the biggest thing. It's not just the fact that I am slow, it is the fact that with Opera Singer, I cannot control my movements consistently, which leads to more messed up dashes, which leads to less speed, which leads to more frustration, which leads to less focus, and which leads to less speed overall, which means I have to win more mind games. The more mind games I have to play, the more like a straight up better player that I have to become. So, to that extent, yes, I have to play more mind games, which means, you know, Aaron does say my weakest part of my gameplay is my palette mind games, which I do agree with. And that's fine. But he said with my Night Watch, he said I'm 50-50 on mind games, I think. He said like my mind games are like good a solid 50-ish% of the time. When I play Opera, my mind games are good 20% of the time. Reason being though, is because the ping. Like I fly through palettes so often because Zeta Kazuneko, yeah. Yeah, right. That's totally the real Kazuneko, right. Oh, I wish. Kazuneko would not use that profile picture though, but if that is real Kazuneko, oh man, give me your ping and your talent, please. I just dropped my phone. So we made it to 98th Opera Singer, but I have to drop Opera. I think for the sake of trying to make Hydra and becoming a better hunter, I cannot play Opera Singer anymore. I cannot. 73 MS is simply too difficult. It is simply too difficult to win with. Both Aaron and I had a bit of you know, we're at a crossroads right now. He was like, you're at a crossroads. You can continue to play Opera and battle against the ping. You will improve. You will improve with your mind games. But at some point, you're just going to reach a wall where you just cannot win consistently, no matter how good you are, because you're always going to be fighting against the ping. Explain the title. The title is literally, I cannot play Opera in rank anymore because my ping is not good enough. The ping is too difficult. So he said my Night Watch is fine. Like he said, keep the Night Watch as a pocket. Night Watch is like one of the best hunters for learning fundamentals. But we both agreed that despite like we put the effort into Sangria, that like it's just gonna be too hard to specifically win. Didn't you are a quitter, SMH? When the coach for the best team on NAEU is telling me that I cannot win without good ping, then I think that they know what they're talking about. It's not just being a quitter. It's a literal restriction on my ability to play the character because I simply cannot control. It's not the fact that I'm quitting, it's the fact that I simply cannot control the character consistently. And when you lack control over a character, your ability doesn't matter. So when I input things as Opera, when my dashes, my movements, I never have full control over what I'm doing. Because the game always eats my inputs or slows them down, and I run into walls or I dash into the same shadow. And even then, it's not just that, but he said Opera's a lot of muscle memory, right? But when I have different ping almost every match, like I play one with 73 and then one with 15, my muscle memory is completely messed up. Because the speed at which I play on 15 MS doesn't translate to 73 and vice versa. So we have kind of reached an agreement that Opera Singer can still be played, but I will never be able to win consistently with her simply because of the ping. We agreed on that. And we also agreed that the next best hunter for me to learn that fits my playstyle is Geisha. So, with the death of one hunter comes the birth of another. And I think with Opera now being out of the picture, Geisha is gonna be the next arc. Now, I'm not playing Geisha today because obviously I don't own her. But I think maybe tomorrow or starting sometime soon, we're going to begin the Geisha training arc. And maybe not just Geisha, because what I have to do is, Aaron gave me one thing. We have to, before we start ranking today, there's one thing that I have to do, and I have to create a tier list of hunters that I want to play versus don't want to play, and I have to try every single one of them to see if that's really the truth. So, Geisha is the top priority right now to learn, because she's extremely good in rank, she's extremely versatile, she's not nearly as ping dependent as Opera Singer, and she will always be a solid option to win with. So, yeah, Geisha is it. She's going to be the next hunter we're going to learn. Obviously, we'll always still have the Pocket Night Watch. Night Watch is all I really have right now, because I kind of dropped Fool's Gold. I'm not really gonna play Fool's Gold. Goatman is always banned. I do play Goatman, but he's always banned. And I want something fast, so it's gonna be Geisha. But before we start Hunter Rank, there is something that we have to do, and this is something that I'm gonna just like take some time to think about here. That's that I have to create a tier list. Aaron was saying, like, to think about it and create a tier list. So give me 1 second. We have 4 tiers for this one. Let's see. I should have done this before the stream. My fault. Hunters, I don't. And then this. Oh, that seems kind of nasty. Let's see. Oh, what the heck? Yo, I ruined it. Give me a second. And then here we go. Okay. So, oh, what the heck? What the heck? I messed up. Oh, sorry, this is taking so long. Okay. Let's do this. So we're gonna create a tier list of hunters here. For things I want to learn next. That's really loud, my fault. Let's do that. Okay. So we have Geisha already as a regular hunter I want to play. So we have regular hunters that I want to play, regular hunters I don't want to play, gimmick hunters I want to play, gimmick hunters I don't want to play, and then a band, obviously. So what Aaron said was to create a tier list and really think about the hunters that I want to play versus the hunters I don't want to play. And for all the ones I don't want to play, in my own time, I have to play like 3 matches with them and see how it feels. Like if I like the style. What does gimmick mean? A gimmick hunter means a hunter that doesn't really fit into a regular play style, or tends to be a lot less formulaic, right? For example, Clown. Clown is very gimmicky. Clown is extremely, extremely gimmicky. Because of his like infinite rocket dash, and he's just really, really weird. I wouldn't really consider him to be a regular hunter. He's more of a gimmick hunter. And I do kind of want to play Clown. Clown is fun. He's pretty cheesy after his buff, but he could be a good choice for like Chinatown. You know, practicing Clown on Chinatown, practicing Clown on Ever Sleeping, Moonlit. Maybe not too many other maps, but these ones specifically. Actually, I should have another tier. Wait, what the heck? Let me add another tier real quick. Add a row below. This is just pocket picks that I already have. This would be Night Watch and Opera, because I already have these. Another regular hunter that I want to play, honestly, or that I don't want to play. I don't really want to play Fool's Gold anymore, honestly. He feels too weak. He simply feels too weak. Like, my Fool's Gold can work pretty well in mid-tiers, but like the second I start running into harassers, I just feel powerless. I truly feel powerless. Yeah. Because he struggles a lot versus harassers. Specifically like long-range harassers like Batter, Cowboy. Forward is possible. Anti is possible, because you can like, you know, push them away and then dash back. But like, you know, Cowboy Batter, like, oh man, feels awful as a Fool's Gold. It feels like there's nothing I can do. So I don't think I really want to play Fool's Gold anymore. Even though he was kind of my secondary for a while, I don't really want to play Fool's Gold anymore. Another regular hunter I do think I want to play, Weaver. Santi was saying Weaver's pretty ping dependent though, so I don't know. But I think Soul Weaver would be a really fun one. I think Soul Weaver could be fun. So that one I want to consider. The only issue is, like, what Soul Weaver would do is she would teach me when to use resources really well. Like, I already kind of know that with Night Watch. Like, Night Watch kind of teaches how to use resources. But I feel like it's especially true for Weaver because she's, like, one of those meter characters, right? So I feel like playing Soul Weaver could teach me a lot. Issue is, like, at my current level, I don't know if I could win with her. Because I feel like it would take a long time to get used to. I feel like the investment would take a long time to start winning with Weaver. Whereas I feel like with Geisha, if I invest like a couple weeks into learning all of her tricks, I could consistently start drawing. Unless like I just get heavily outplayed or lose a ton of mind games. Because she's so fast, I can play so aggressively, which is my playstyle. I love playing aggressive. You guys know, if you've seen my Opera Night Watch, you know I love being aggressive. I hate camping. I think camping is so boring. And with Geisha, like, she'll allow me to play so just hyper aggressively, which is my playstyle. I love playing aggressively. Is my stream lagging a little bit to anybody? Maybe it's just me. So Weaver, it's like, you can get aggressive, but the thing is, if you get aggressive, it you have to eat up resources, you know? You have to eat up so many resources, so it's hard to like not tunnel down with Weaver. Just a ton of lag? Okay. It doesn't seem too bad. It only lagged for like a couple seconds there. Yeah. So Weaver, is a solid maybe. Leo, I would honestly call Leo a gimmick. Honestly, I would put him in a gimmick. I feel like he's like somewhere in between, but I feel like he's more gimmicky than he is regular. Cause he's like, he doesn't have chase and he's just heavy map pressure, heavy camp. But like mostly camp. And like he has tons and tons of tricks. But again, he's not really for me. I don't think. So yeah, I don't think I want to play Hellenberg. Joseph is gimmick hunter that I outright refuse to play. I refuse to play Joseph in rank. He's so boring. I 100% refuse to play Joseph. I'm never playing Joseph in rank. Like, I'm just not doing it. He's so boring. He's literally so boring. Max Hunt Patroller Joseph. It's not happening. I'm not playing Joseph. He's so incredibly boring. I would literally fall asleep playing his games. And I don't want to have the outcome of my games basically just be RNG. Like, no matter how good my game sense is, no matter how good Joseph can teach me lessons of game sense, I can learn that with any other hunter. I don't want to play Joseph. I know, like Aaron said, I should try out every hunter I don't want to play. I think like Joseph is the exception because he's just not. He only teaches you how to play Joseph. Joseph only teaches you how to play Joseph and like good game sense of where people are. That's it. Otherwise, he's just Joseph Gimmick, the character. Like, he is probably the most gimmicky character in this entire game. And I don't want to play him. I don't. Joseph teaches you good raw chase sometimes. I mean, like, he can teach you, like, a decent chase route, but, like, you're gonna learn that with any other hunter, you know? Especially when you don't have, like, abilities, right? Like, when your abilities are on cooldown, you're just a Joseph, basically. So, like, it's just like playing a hunter with no ability. But, like, Joseph is just so cheap. I don't want to play him. He's just camera, hit, blink, down, max berserker cheese, double down if you can. And then rinse, repeat, blink, spam. Like, it's so cheese, bro. It's such cheese. So yeah, I don't want to play Joseph. As a Joseph man, I feel offended. I mean, hey, to each their own. To each their own. If you enjoy Joseph, that's cool. I think he's incredibly boring, so I don't want to learn Joseph. Like, this is like, this is serious. Like, this is like, I want to learn how to play seriously. Not like, oh, let's goof around in a quick match. Let's play a match here or two. Let's learn a couple of tricks for some content. No, this is like, I'm going to invest a ton of time into learning this character. Because that's what I did with Opera. The past 2 weeks, I've been practicing almost 1 hour a day with Opera. I've been practicing dashes, practicing TPs, practicing mind games. Almost an hour a day I've been practicing Opera Singer. But my ping just won't let me do the things that I want to, so... Joseph is a solid no. I'm not doing Joseph. Mad Eyes? For now, no. I think in the future, yes, but now is not the time for Mad Eyes. Because Mad Eyes is also very gimmicky. I think Mad Eyes I would love to learn one day, but now is not the time. That's like maybe a year from now, sure. But like... I need to learn how to play IDV Hunter before I learn how to play Mad Eyes, right? You know? Like, as cool and interesting as I think Mad Eyes is, because he's just such a unique character, I need to learn how to play IDV Hunter before I can play IDV, like, Mad Eyes, you know? So, this is a no for now. I cannot play Mad Eyes now. In the future, maybe. Maybe. But now is not the time for Mad Eyes. Next up is Violinist. I don't want to play Violinist. Regular Hunters, I don't want to play. He's so weak. He's too weak. I like fast Hunters. Vio's too slow. I like playing Vio for fun, but like playing him seriously in rank sounds like an awful experience. I cannot lie. It's just, he's camp. That's it. That's all he has is camp. That's literally all he has. He only has camp. And again, I think camping Hunters are pretty boring to play, like in a rank setting. Antonio's so cheesy. One mistake from serve you win. I mean, Antonio's the worst hunter in the game. He's trash. Like, he just straight up is trash. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I love Antonio. Don't get me wrong. I love Antonio. I love playing Antonio for fun. In a rank setting, it sounds like a miserable experience. I cannot lie. It generally sounds like a miserable experience. Because if you miss, like, one note, like, that's it. You're cooked. Like, you can miss, like, 1 or 2 notes, and that's it. Otherwise, you're going to get Cypher Rush, and all you can get is a draw. You have to basically hit every single note a game. Or, like, have a crazy camp. And if you miss the camp, well, then, GG's, you're dead. You're cooked. And, like, his camp is so much less consistent than, like, Bonbon. Or like, Anne, Niad, Gamekeeper, you know? Lizard. Like, you're not gonna successfully camp with those characters every time. But Vio, bro? It's like 50-50, I swear. And, like, don't get me wrong. There's some crazy violinists on this server. I've fought them. They do some stuff I've never seen before. But for me, now, I want to be aggressive and I want to be fast. And that's not... Violinist doesn't fit that. He just doesn't. He does take skill, though. Like, I want something who's fast... and I can be aggressive with, but I also want something that takes skill, right? I don't really want like a cheese lord hunter, you know? And Vio doesn't have much cheese. He doesn't really have much cheese, you know? Not much cheese from Vio. That's why like all these gimmicks, like these are all like tons of cheese hunters. So much cheese. Next up, who is next? Peddler. I think I'd put Peddler in regular hunter that I don't want to play. Yeah, Peddler's fun, but again, not like in a ranked setting. She's also maybe like a little too new, but from playing against a ton of Peddlers, her chase is fine. It's not the best, but it's fine. Her map pressure, it's weird because she was advertised as a map pressure in Chase Hunter when her strongest thing about her is her camp. That's the thing. Like, from my experience going against Peddler, the biggest concern is the camp because she can double down very easily. If she gets a hit and then you get stuck in the vine and then she gets another hit, she can get double downs pretty easily. And, You can also do like the chips. Like the chip damage is like people love doing the chip damage. And like the Vine is fun. Like don't get me wrong, I think Peddler's dummy fun to play. But she doesn't really feel like a character I'd want to rank with. That's the thing. And I wouldn't really call her gimmicky because I feel like she just like has tools that aren't really gimmicky. She just has like decently strong tools. But she's just kind of like that jack of all trades, master of nothing kind of character, you know? Like, she doesn't have any specific weaknesses outside of Cypher Rush, but she doesn't have any, like, super strong strengths either, right? I think that's kind of just where Peddler falls. Or she's, like, average at everything outside of, like, Cypher Rush. But doesn't excel specifically in any category. Even though she was advertised as like a... Like, if her, like, Cypher lock thing, like, had much more range, like how Clerk can do it across the map, she'd be, like, way more interesting. Because then I could be like, oh, I lock off this Cypher, Vine back to chair, this. But, like, you can't do that. You can't be, like... It's not like Wax, you know? It'd be like if she could lock off Cyphers with, like, Wax range. You know how Wax can Wax bomb a Cypher from, like, halfway across the map? If she had that, then maybe... Because then I would have some form of map pressure, but... I don't know. Speaking of Clerk... I don't really want to play Clerk. I'm sorry. Like, her base walk speed is dummy fast. And Clerk with Hunt is, like, actually disgusting. Because she's so fast. And I guess it would be decent to learn Clerk because, like, mind games. But again, I simply don't like hunters that have to play, like, 10-minute matches on average. And Clerk matches, unless you just, like, do really bad or get Cypher Rush, the matches are so long. They are so long. They're like 10, 15 minutes sometimes. They can get so incredibly long. Because, like, I remember that Clerk match that I had where I kited, like, a ton of time. But because she just kept locking off Cypher, locking off Cypher, locking off Cypher, locking off last Cypher, like... it was so long. And like while those games can be exciting, it's just I don't like long matches, you know. So no map pressure hunters. It's like I like map pressure hunters because I think they're interesting strategically, but I don't like long matches. That's the thing. It's like I'm conflicted with map pressure hunters. Because I slow down Cypher Rush, which is good, but it also leads to like longer matches. I would just rather play a character that just has strong, fast, aggressive abilities where I have to outplay the survivors. Or just overwhelm them with like my speed. Like with Sangria, the reason why I love playing Sangria is because like I just overwhelm the survivors with pure speed. And that's it. Like her gameplay, like she's really tricky to play because you have to be like really good, really mechanically skilled to dash in every single area. And that's why I love Opera. And I feel like Geisha's kind of like that too, where she like overwhelms people because she can just like distance doesn't matter. You have to tight kite. And I think it would be good for me to learn Geisha because I'm really, really bad at countering tight kite. So Geisha would be really good because that's her weakness is tight kite. So I would learn how to tight kite by playing Geisha. I would learn how to kite Geisha by playing Geisha, by watching what people do to counter me. And just in general, I'd be able to play that fast-paced game plan that I love playing. Ignoring the fans' cries for my Ripper. Dude, obviously my Ripper, yeah, I gotta put my Ripper in my pocket pick, bro. Because obviously, my Ripper's broke. We all know this. I should have like instead of pocket, I should have like God pick. Like my auto win pick. Oh man. Anyway, Ivy. Is Ivy a gimmick hunter? I feel like she is. I feel like I would consider Ivy to be more gimmick than regular. I don't want to play Ivy though. I think she's gimmicky. She's like balanced. She's like balanced between gimmick and regular, I feel like. Cause she's literally just the definition of map pressure. She has nothing. She has decent camp. Very mediocre chase, but like the best map pressure in the game. Like, without a doubt, the best map pressure in the game, hands down. The only one who even like stands a chance of having similar map pressure to her is Mad Eyes. But Mad Eyes also he's just worse Ivy. Because he has to walk places. At least Ivy can TP. Like, well, Ivy is what Mad Eyes... she's just like upgraded Mad Eyes Witch. Like, in terms of map pressure. But Ivy got hit hard with nerfs. And just in general, I don't think Ivy's not that fun to play in a rank setting. Again, it's just that like, oh, I'll have fun with this character in QM because I can teleport around. But especially after her nerfs and how many people like know how to counter her now, it's just kind of annoying. Plus, I mean, she does counter like half the cast, which is nice, and I wouldn't have to deal with harassers. So maybe this is one of the hunters that I just try for a little bit and see. But it would also take a lot of investment. So I don't know. But Ivy games are so formulaic and boring, so I just don't know if it's cheese for me. I just don't know. People were talking about Wheel earlier, how Wheel might fit my playstyle a lot. I agree. I think Wheel could fit my playstyle a lot as well. He's fast. He's fun. I think he's one of the hypest characters to watch in the game. He's pretty cheesy, though. He's very gimmicky. He's pretty cheesy. Honestly, pretty frustrating to fight. He's exciting to fight, but he's, like, pretty annoying because, like, if you don't have Flywheel and you are a Rock Hider, it feels awful. Like, when I play Ada and I see a Breaking Wheel, I want to genuinely sob because I just know my stress is going to be completely useless. Like, I had to 1v1 Santi's Wheel as Ada the other day. It's a miserable experience. It's literally miserable. So... he could be a good option against like Rock Hiders on a good map for him. Like if I'm like on Moonlit and I see like Mech, like Painter, you know, stuff like that, like I just play Wheel and I just go crazy, right? But if I see like, you know, Flywheel characters, like any harassers, that's going to be really annoying. Or like just crazy distance getting characters. A lot of harassers could be scary. Because they could cancel me out of my wheel form. Novelist could be pretty frustrating. Like, he has a lot of counters. He has a lot of counters. And knowing me, whenever I play this character, I guarantee nobody's going to be missing their flywheels. Nobody. Even though all my like half my teammates when we go up against wheel, they miss their flywheels. I know the second I play him, nobody's missing a flywheel ever. Nobody's missing a flywheel. But honestly, I think, like, if I'm gonna pick up these characters, I would practice them specifically for their strong maps. So Moonlit, Ever Sleeping, Chinatown, nothing else. I would not be playing these characters on, like, Hospital Arms, nothing like that. But on maps where they have the advantage, yes, I could see it. And Clown is pretty popular right now, so who can say? Even Wheels, like, Wheels buff is nice. Wheels buff is very nice. It makes him feel a lot less clunky to play because you have more control over swapping between forms now. So Wheels on the table for consideration. Percy, despite everything that I've said, I don't want to play Percy. I know I said I love playing, like, fast and aggressive hunters, but Percy, like, just still feels too clunky to me. He's still too clunky. And yeah, that's all that's like he's the definition of a gimmick hunter. Like, he is definition of gimmick. But, like, he's just like he's fast, but only, like, in straight lines. So if you need to, like, move fast, because tight kite is his weakness again. It's like Geisha. Tight kite is his weakness. But at least with Geisha, I have built-in blink, whereas Percy can jump over walls. But there are certain walls he can't jump over. Like, Geisha can, like, go through every wall once you're at full pres or whatever. Or, like, have, like, a certain setup. And he needs confined space too, so I wouldn't be able to play trump card. So I wouldn't be able to adapt. I would only be able to have that TP, you know? Like, maybe some Percys play trump, but most bring confined detention. And just in general, Percy, even though he's the definition of a cheese lord, he also gets cheesed a lot himself, you know? Like, the amount of times I would be so depressed if I get it down and then they just, like, crawl into the dungeon before I can change the location, or they crawl out the exit gate and there's nothing. I just have to watch it happen. Like, I can't do that, bro. That's just not me. I can't do that. Let's see. Oh gosh. Next up, I really don't want to play Wax. You guys know how much I hate Wax. I don't want to play Wax. He's just so, like, even though it would be, like, hard to win with at high level because I know people would know how to counter him, like, it would probably be still hard to win. He still just kind of cheats. I don't know. He just kind of cheats. Cause, like, you just don't have to, like. There are just, like, what, the second you get to full pres, you just, like, hot wax trick, and then nobody can rescue. Unless they have flywheel, or if they have, like, a super strong item. And like, if everybody ever gets greedy for the last cipher, wax bomb, wax bomb, wax bomb, wax bomb, wax bomb, wax bomb, die, 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 die. I win the game. It takes, like, 3 minutes, but they keep going for the cipher until somebody crosses the map, but then they can't be supporting. Like, oh man. This character just has so much, like, strong abilities. Like, yeah, against distance characters, he's gonna get cooked. And if I get rotated by, like, you know, these Cheese Lord Decoder, Lawyer Mind's Eye stuff, I'm gonna get cooked. You know? Like, I know there's plenty of counters to Wax, but there's also, he just has so much cheese, and, like, again, also just slow. He's not for me. He's not for me. I know he's, like, really good for mediocre paying hunters, because the stun lasts literally forever. But, like, he's just so lame. He's so lame. I'm sorry. He's so lame. Yeah, he's so lame. Is it stream laggy? I think it's a little laggy. It seems okay on my screen right now. I still haven't dropped any frames. It only lagged like twice for me, but it seems fine now. I don't want to play. I don't want to play Wax. I don't want to play Wax. I just don't. Next up, Hermit. Is Hermit a gimmick? Hermit's a gimmick, right? I feel like he's like balanced in between gimmick and regular, actually. He's like kind of both. I feel like he's closer to a regular hunter than a gimmick. I don't know. He's like a weird balance. Cause like his chase isn't really gimmicky, but like the thing is he can play so. He doesn't have to play a conventional game, right? Because he can warp onto other. He can switch targets, like a lot. Whereas other hunters, like if you switch targets, you lose. Like if you let's say I'm chase somebody, telling somebody I switch targets as fool's gold, I'm losing that game. At best, I'm drawing. As a hermit, if I like tunnel down one person and then immediately go for somebody else, I can still win, because if that's a weaker target, I can just exploit that weak target and let everybody else on the team suffer. Again, though, Hermit's slow, and I don't really like slow hunters, so I think I'm gonna put him here. I think I'd put him slightly more regular leaning because his chase is still pretty regular, even if he has a lot of gimmicks. But I don't really want to play Hermit. Nightmare. Nightmare's pretty gimmicky. His abilities are a little gimmicky, but I think like he's still technically a regular hunter. And I do like Nightmare, but he's so freaking weak, dude. He's so freaking weak. He has 1 billion counters. He literally has 1 billion counters. He's so incredibly weak. And like, while he can work on the right map in comp, he's not somebody like I can just like I can play Geisha into almost every comp. I feel like there are gonna be Geisha counters, right? Like Geisha can still be weak to harassing her a lot, right? But she has tools to deal with them, right? Like I can chase them super far, dash back to the person, or I can maybe just kill them with how fast I am. Like she has tools to deal with it. Nightmare doesn't. He's too slow. He's just too slow. Niad, I would put her in regular. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, I tried Niad. I did try Niad. But I don't think she's for me. I just don't. I tried her. I remember a few months ago, I tried her. She was my secondary hunter. I practiced Niad a good amount. What does pocket pick mean? Pocket pick means hunters that I already know how to play well. That are like backups, right? Like Nightwatch will always be a solid pocket pick. Sangria, I know how to play decently well. I'm just limited by ping, and obviously my Ripper is the closest thing to God, so yeah. But I tried Niad, and the thing is, she feel like to win with Niad, you have to get a successful camp. That's just how it feels to me. Like there are plenty of Niad tricks out there. There is a lot more I could probably do with this character. And she is pretty fast. She can be pretty fast. But I feel like more often than not, when I see Naiads win, it's almost always because they got a successful camp. And like I said, I don't want to play a camping hunter. I think camping is boring. I want to just hit somebody and then continue chasing. Like, that's what I love. I want to just go like, boom, hit. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to chasing, you know? Whereas Naiad's like, oh, I gotta harpoon, and then I gotta spin in circles around the chair and pray, and then I scare you with my freaking unreactable swing. I don't know. And I get, don't get me wrong, I know there's a lot of ways to play Niad, and maybe in the future I'll warm up to her again, but for right now I don't really want to play Niad. I'm very picky right now. I'm very picky into like, because what I'm trying to find here is my next main, you know? That's why I'm being so picky. And Niad, I tried in the past, she's just not really for me. Sculptor. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've never really given Sculptor a fair shot, but again, slow hunter, camp. she excels at camp, and she has decent map pressure. Where's the I don't know tier? Yeah, that's a good question. Man. It wouldn't be bad to have a projectile hunter, though. It would not be bad to have a projectile hunter. I think I'll add another tier just called maybe? Cause it's like, it's not really my play style. But like, I feel like having a good projectile hunter is always nice against certain characters, right? It's also the fact that she doesn't need to bring detention a lot of the time. Like, I can bring Inso Trump, and that alone can, like, she allows me to play aggressively with her build. So that is something, because I don't have to bring detention. So I'll put Sculptor in a solid maybe for now. And gaming. I don't want to play Anne, I'm sorry. Everybody plays Anne. Everybody has a pocket Anne. Everybody has a pocket Anne. I know she's so good in the meta. Like, I know she'll always be a solid pocket pick. But she's just a little too cheesy. And, like, I mean, maybe I have to put her in maybe, because, like, I feel like I've always said this. I feel like if you're going to be a good player at IDV, you need to have a pocket Anne. Every good hunter needs a pocket Anne, in my opinion. Every good player in this game needs a pocket Anne. I think that just, like, needs to be the case. Like, if you're going to, like, play at a high level or in tournaments, you need a pocket Anne. You literally need a pocket Anne, because she just has so many tools. She is like the definition of jack of all trades, but, like, she's, like, above average in everything except for map pressure. Like, that's it. Like, she has tools to deal with literally everything in the game except for slowing Cypher Rush, and even then she can still slightly do it. She's not like Nightwatch where, like, there's just the only way is to try on a Cypher. She can still throw out cats toward a Cypher and then, you know, seal people off for 10 seconds or put a cross on it and then make them, like, not be able to do anything for 10 seconds, you know? Like, she still has a slight form of map pressure, unlike Nightwatch. Like, it's so crazy looking at Anne versus Nightwatch, because literally, Anne is just better than Nightwatch in every single way. Better camp, better chase, faster cooldown, information ability, and you have slight map pressure. But the only thing Anne lacks is a fast attack, a fast swing. Like, that's her biggest flaw, is that she's the easiest one of the easiest characters to flywheel with her, like, basic swing, even though flywheel's not great versus her. But, like, it's like she can be very exploited with how slow her swing is. I've been intimidated. I feel like I should put in more time learning Anne, just because it's never bad to have a pocket Anne. It literally is never bad to have a pocket Anne. Even though I kind of have beef with the character, it is never bad to have a pocket Anne. It just isn't. It is so necessary for, I think, like, a lot of players to have a pocket Anne. Next up is Bonathan. He's camp. I don't like him. His chase is slightly interesting with bomb chains. But, like, bro, after buff, this character is the definition of cringe. I'm sorry. This character is the definition of cringe. Because he sits at the chair with Max Sadist, presses the button 5 times, spams bombs when you come into rescue, and threatens a TS. And if you don't rescue in time, say bye-bye to your teammate because they're dead. Bomb is such a cheese lord, man. He's so cheesy with his new buff. He's so cheesy. Oh, I really don't like this character, man. I really don't like that character. So yeah, no Bonathan. BQ. BQ. Is BQ a gimmick hunter? I feel like she's a gimmick hunter. BQ is slow, but I feel like she's the one character that I feel like she's slow, but can still be aggressive. You know? You can be slow, you can still be slow, but like because your mirror has such huge range, I feel like that makes up for the lack of speed. Like you sacrifice speed, but your mirror like can go through walls, and I feel like that on it, like mirror is technically like one of the best, if not the best ability in the entire game, because it is basically unkiteable without an OP item or flywheel. Like technically there is literally no way to kite mirror outside of juking. That's why it has one of the longest cooldowns in the game. BQ would be a good challenge. BQ, I think, like, if she's kind of gimmicky because, yeah, two story as well. So 2-story, flywheel, or like solid distance item. Like if you're a raw cutter and you know how to position your mirrors, that mirror is hitting you every time. It's not kiteable, and like unless you get like a crazy juke, which is not going to happen very often versus a good BQ. Like if you're a good BQ, like you're gonna get juked maybe once, but not that often, right? Not that often. But the issue is BQ is also just kind of a tie queen, and like your cooldown is so long that it limits, like, it really does limit the amount of mistakes you can make in a game. Because I think like what tourney players always say is if you kite out the first 2 mirrors, the BQ cannot win. Like she can only draw at that point on. If you kite out 4 mirrors in first chase, the BQ literally cannot win the game anymore. It is impossible. Because she's like, her cooldown simply won't let her. Because cooldown is 15 seconds, but you also have to consider after hitting, the thing lingers. So it's like if you get like an instant hit with the mirror, like you summon mirror hit, the mirror lasts for like what, 8 seconds? So it's more like a 22-second cooldown sometimes. It's like really, really long. Kind of dumb that Lucino scale don't work against the mirror. I mean, yeah, I can kind of see it, but it does kind of make sense because the mirror is supposed to like beat, you know, stun kind of things, right? Yeah, so BQ is a solid maybe. Next up we got Lucino. Lucino on PC. I feel like he's more of a regular hard than a gimmick. He's like kind of balanced. He's a little gimmicky, but I think Lucino's a solid maybe. He has so much cheese. Like, he has a lot of cheese because of Grand Slam. Grand Slam is dummy cheesy, bro. Grand Slam is so cheesy. It is such a cheesy ability because it just denies rescues if you hit it. Like, the second you hit Grand Slam, it's like, oh, you can't rescue or die, you know? Like, good luck. You just can't rescue anymore. And then it's after half. Like, the thing, it's like a... Because he's a double hit hunter, so it's like, you might not get a down on that person, but you deny a rescue. And like, that's all you need. If you can deny a rescue, like that's so incredibly powerful. But like, Lucino, even though his camp is strong, he still has good chase because he can just jump over stuff. Joey Wheeler, yo, Zeus is the first one to point out. I have been making all my thumbnails Joey Wheeler, bro, because I feel like Joey Wheeler recently. But yeah, Lizard has cheese. And I think he'd be okay because he's fast. He is fast, and you can be pretty decently aggressive with Lizard. You can be decently aggressive with Lizard. Not like you do have a limit, but you can be somewhat aggressive with Lizard. And there's like a lot, like 2-story, bro. 2-story. Oh man, 2-story. Like I don't have to worry as much about 2-story. And there's so many tricks. Like with Geisha, there's so many tricks with Lizard. There's so many tricks with Lizard. Dude has so many tricks. And like the more I learn those tricks, the more I can get the jump on serves. Who is Joey? Joey is a character from Yu-Gi-Oh! He is basically like the definition of second place. Because he's always like one step behind Yugi. But he's a cool character in his own right because he sucks, but he always tries. And that's why I love Joey, because he reminds me of myself. Because he's kind of a failure, but like he always tries, bro. And that's why we love Joey Wheeler. Yeah, so Lizard's a solid maybe. Okay, next up is Axe Boy. I really like Axe Boy. I do kind of want to learn Axe Boy too. Axe Boy has projectile, which is super good. Like, I need a projectile hunter. I just straight up do. I need a hunter with a projectile. Because all the hunters I have in my kit are single hit hunters. Well, Ripper. But that's obviously, like, you know, off limits on NAU because I'm too powerful. But it would be good to have a projectile character. And Robbie, like, he has a lot of tools. Like, the more I've played Robbie, the more I realize, like, he actually has tools to win games and get consistent draws. He's just kind of like like the jack of all trades, like, has decent everything, but not like, he doesn't excel at anything. Like, he has decent chase, not great. He has decent camp, not great. And he has, I wouldn't say decent, well, his map pressure's okay, because if you count, like, the time it takes for you to prime trees, that slows down Cypher Rush a little bit. And he pairs well. Oh, he pairs decently well with Peepers, even though I would probably prefer Blink. And I also just love Axe Boy. Like, he's just like a goofy little guy. So I kind of want to learn. I do want to learn Axe Boy. I think I do want to learn Axe Boy. Plus, I love the road. I love the road. The road is so fun. After the road buff, like, they made it wider. It feels nice because you can, like, travel on it a little bit longer, getting a little bit of extra speed. And I like that. And playing this character at full press is really fun. He feels really weak with no presence, but the second you have road, he feels fun. He feels fun. Oh, what's up, Brain? Good to see you. Congrats on reaching a Hydra. I didn't get to see your all the video, but I saw that you posted a video reaching Hydra with Niad. Was that a while ago? I saw it on my recommended. I clicked on. I started watching it, but I don't remember when it was. Your Niad's scary though. Let's see here. Witch is up next. Witch is gimmicky. I wouldn't really consider her to be regular, but I do want to learn Witch. But Santi advised me do not learn Witch on PC because she sucks on PC apparently. My Witch, like, is obviously trash. My Witch is, like, complete garbo. But Santi was saying don't do it on PC. Like, when you're going up against, like, high tier opponents, the switching is so difficult on PC because it's, like, mapped so awkwardly that, like, you're not going to be able to switch, like, you're not going to be able to switch properly. Like not being able to switch properly, consistently, and fast enough to be able to deal with the high-level survivors. Like, he said, like, maybe against, like, mid-tiers, but, like, it's not going to, you have to play on mobile. So, maybe. Maybe. Dream Mode should be a big investment though. Like, the thing is, like, of the 8 characters I have in the I want to play section / if you count the maybe mid I have 10, the investment it would take to learn a character, like master a character like Anne, would be so small, right? It would be a lot smaller. Whereas Witch would take a long time to master. It would be a huge investment. Oh yeah, Koth Geisha is very good. Koth Geisha is very good. Scary Geisha. Scary Geisha. I kind of feel bad for Koth. I feel like Koth gets cheesed a lot. I feel like I see sometimes, like, we'll match against Koth and then poor Koth just gets cheesed. Which is sad. Like, cause their Geisha is so talented, but I swear, like whenever we get them, like every time we win against them, it always feels like there's cheese involved. Next up is Feaster. Absolutely not. I think Feaster's dummy boring to play in rank. Camp Hunter. Slow Camp Hunter. Slow Camp Hunter. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Slow camp. You know? Same with Bonbon. Slow camp. Slow camp. Is Chong a gimmick? Are they a gimmick or nah? They're like a balance, I think. I feel like they're kind of a balance. Cause like it's like the strongest thing about Chong is obviously the teleport every 30 seconds, but also the fact that you counter rotation. So characters like Lawyer don't matter to Chong. Cause you can just TP onto a Lawyer when he's trying to rotate you and be like, boom, haha, you're dead. See ya. Like, you don't have to worry about rotation, which is really nice. And full price Wuchang is honestly pretty decent. Like, I was talking to Schmitty earlier today. He said if Wuchang had Bell and like Soul Siphon as his first abilities, like imagine Wuchang started with Bell, he'd be S tier. He'd be so good. Maybe not S tier, but he'd be way better. He'd be A tier, A plus tier minimum. He'd be so much better. Like, because Bell is a strong ability. Like, it's pretty easily baited. But, like, when it hits, it's almost nearly a guaranteed hit when you hit the Bell. It's almost nearly guaranteed. I would say 80% of the time that you hit a Bell, you're getting a hit right afterward. Unless they cancel the Bell, like, with a Vault or a Pallet Drop. But if you're hitting Bell, like, out in the open or before they can make it to a pallet, I guarantee you, most of the time, it's a hit afterward. I would say 80% of the time you hit Bell, it's a guaranteed hit afterward. But yeah, trash early game. That's the biggest thing. Trash early game. I would put Wuchang in maybe. I'd put him in maybe. Because I just don't know. I don't know. Wugong and Shung Xiaoshi. Or Chang Xiaoshi. That's funny. Gamekeeper. Gamekeeper's kind of a balance between cheese and regular as well. Because, dude, Gamekeeper has such... He has so much cheese, bro. This character has so much cheese. So much cheese. You can literally win a game off of somebody not realizing where a trap is. I'm telling you. Because, like, you can put up a trap somewhere, like, early game. Somebody will kite toward it late game. Boom, dead. Like, the chase ends instantly because the trap stuns you for, like, what, 8 seconds or something? It's a long time. The hook is jank as heck. You have 2 chances to terror shock people. Like, dude, I was trying to rescue you from Rad earlier. And, like, I was, like, biding my time with First Officer. And then Rad had Max Sadist Gamekeeper, and I got terror shock hooked. Because of Max Sadist. Max Sadist Gamekeeper is so gross, dude. I'm telling you, it is so gross. It is so disgusting to fight. Like, because it works so well. Like, you just hold hook. And with how much patience, like, Rad has, because Rad's Gamekeeper's crazy. With how much, like, Cringe Keeper, I kind of agree. Like, it's pretty cringe. It's pretty cringe. But it works, right? And, like, when you're on, like, Rad's level with the Gamekeeper, you consistently terror shock people so much. Like, I have rescued against Rad, I think 1 time ever successfully. Every time I've got terror shocked versus Rad. No matter how many times I try to bait the hook, Rad is always patient enough and terror shocks me every time. Even early today, I got terror shocked, and it made me so angry. I was like, come on, dude. It's so annoying when you get terror shocked by that stupid hook. And even then, if you dodge the hook, you have to try to not get TS by his basic too. Because he has 2 unreactable chances to terror shock you. And if we have Max Sadist, that puts even more pressure to get the rescue. Oh, it's so frustrating, dude. It's so... Because you have only 26 seconds to make the rescue. So if you're across the map, trying to rescue against Max Sadist Gamekeeper, and you have to bait out 2 terror shock chances, it feels awful. It feels awful. But that's fighting it, obviously. So, I'm gonna put Gamekeeper in maybe. I'm gonna put him in maybe. So, we have a total of 12 hunters right now. We have 12 hunters that I can consider playing. Fools, Vio, Peddler, Clerk, Wax, Hermit, Nightmare, Niad, Guard, Bonathan. I almost called him Guard 26. What is wrong with me? Bonathan, Feaster, Hellenberg, Joseph, Mad Eyes, Ivy, Percy. Off the table. I don't want to play them. I think the top hunters that I want to play... If I have to order these, the top hunters that I want to learn... I would say Geisha's number 1. Geisha's guaranteed. I'm already learning Geisha. I should create another tier, actually. That's just called... That's called the next step. Because I'm already learning Geisha. Geisha's guaranteed. Aaron and I both agree that Geisha is the perfect fit for my playstyle. So Geisha's already guaranteed. We're already gonna learn Geisha. And then I guess Axe Boy, Weaver, Lizard. These guys are all maybes. I'll have to like start playing them, like maybe like practicing with them in low tier or like mid tier. And then for gimmicks, maybe Clown, maybe BQ, because BQ I can like kind of just deny things. Yeah. It's called T-Wolty. Yeah. Next step is guaranteed Geisha, though. Next step is guaranteed Geisha. 100%. What if Bonbon had a hook like Bane? Oh, yo, he'd be disgusting, bro. He'd be like, imagine Bonbon traveling around with that hook. Ew. Oh, that would be so I see a Bonbon coming at me with that hook. Ew. Oh, I don't even want to think about that, dude. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay. All right. I think this is the tier list for now. This is the tier list. This will be our list here. This will be our list. So these are the hunters that I'm already comfortable with playing. Obviously, God with Ripper. Goat and Hulla are kind of just off limits because they're always going to be banned. I don't even really want to learn Hullablue. Goatman I'm okay with like practicing more, but obviously he'll be banned all the time, so there's no reason to invest in Goatman when he's banned all the time. But I don't want to just have Geisha. I'd like to have like a couple backups, you know? A couple backups could be nice. But Geisha will be really nice. Geisha will be really nice. Geisha would be nice. When you are 1 win away to reach Hydra, please play Ripper. Yo. You guys want my very first time reaching Hydra V with Ripper, huh? Oh, that would be funny. Oh gosh, Ripper. Am I gonna rank today, or was it the tier list for today? I'll rank, but I'm only gonna rank with Nightwatch. I'm just like kind of reviewing to make sure like everybody's in their spot. I think this is a good list for now, because I'm gonna come back to this and like look at it, because this is what Aaron told me to do. Aaron told me like put together a list, try out all the hunters you don't want to play at least a few times. Like play every single one of these like at least a few times. See if you really don't want to play them or if it's just your bias. And I'll be like, okay, sure. So I'm gonna try out all these. Probably not these 5 because they're like way too gimmicky. But like all of these, I'll try, like in the mid tiers, and just like see if I have a bit of a comfort for them. What is this tier list even about? This tier list is to find my next hunter main. Because I have to drop Opera Singer. Opera is impossible to win with on 73 ping consistently. The only way for me to win, as Opera Singer on 73 ping consistently is to literally out mind game the survivors like 80% of the time, which is just really, really hard to do. And even then, even if I did do that against like really strong survivors, like Acrobat, who won't even have to play mind games, like I just won't be able to catch up to. And the lack of control at 73 MS is just, it's too difficult. It is simply too difficult. So Opera is just kind of off the table. That's why this stream is called the end of Sangria, because with 73 MS, it's not viable. It just isn't. I mean, that's what you guys have seen Santi. Santi's an immensely talented hunter. He dropped Opera Singer in Koa 7. That was back when she was good too. But he couldn't play Opera because his ping wouldn't let him. He practiced and practiced and practiced and practiced and practiced. Got into Koa 7, was one of the 8 teams to get into Koa 7. Didn't play Opera because his ping wouldn't let him. So it just needs to be said. Like this character is simply too ping dependent right now for me to play anymore. Which is sad because she's literally the perfect fit for me. She's literally like fits my playstyle so well with just overwhelming aggressive speed. If I want to play Geisha, you have to get used to the Palace Stun. Oh, I'm already used to getting Palace Stunned. I'm already used to getting Palace Stunned a lot. A ton, bro, a ton. But yeah, I think that's the list. They're doing another announcement stream June 29th? Or June 19th? You mean... Wait, that was yesterday. Oh, wait, yeah, they already did it? They didn't reveal anything. They revealed like a 1 minute like animation of Mr. Inference, and that was it. They didn't reveal anything. That's funny. Juneteenth. They're doing another one? Wait, what? There's another one? When? There's a stream on the 6th? Huh? Oh, on the 19th. Okay, okay. Wait, what? Well, there was the one that was the 19th of this month. Wait, when did they say there was one on the 19th of June? Was that during the other stream? Because I thought you were talking about the one that just happened. Nothing happened. It was just a Mr. Inference thing. Forgot about global. I know the global anniversary. I know it exists. I just don't know when they have the stream for it. I didn't forget about it. I know it exists. I just don't know when they share it. Okay. Oh, thank you. What the heck? Okay. Thank you. I was not expecting to come back to this. Whoever donated the echoes, thank you so much. Messed up the dates. It's June 6th, huh? I'm confused. Yeah, Echo's Fairy jump scare, it seems. Thank you to whoever that was. Thank you so much for that. I also have to say thank you to Rad. I don't know if Rad's here, but I didn't see it at the end of last stream because I was too busy focused on my ping. But Rad did gift me black bones, Ripper. So thank you so much to Rad. I really appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you. I don't know if you're watching right now, Rad, but thank you so much for the Ripper gift. I'll have to accept that sometime soon. Enjoy the Geisha echoes. Oh, that was you, Zombie? Oh, thank you so much for the 5 donation and the echoes. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you said Geisha. Oh, is that for Geisha? I mean, I think I already have the clues to get her. But I do appreciate that. Thank you. I'm not gonna play Geisha today though, because my Geisha like sucks. I need to practice for her before it's rank ready. But we're just gonna rank with Night Watch today. We're just gonna go solo Night Watch today because Sangria sadly is no longer viable. Oh, for BLK. I mean, BLK Geisha probably won't come out for like a whole year if we're being real, unfortunately. Oh man, I used to play Sangria on this map. Oh, rest in peace, Sangria. Rest in peace. What do you want me to see? Oh, I just wanted to thank you for gifting me black bones. I didn't see it at the end of the last stream. Oh my gosh, they instant picked their characters. Sheesh. But yeah, thank you so much for that gift, Red. I'm sorry I didn't see it last stream. I was too busy focused on my ping. Okay, it's Night Watch time. It's Night Watch time. I think we'll just go with a standard build here. Standard build. Lawyer, Thief, do I want to use a Gimmick build for this? Do I want to use Gimmick build? Confined would be nice for the Acro. I could bring Impulsive for the Thief. I think I actually might use the Gimmick build here, because Impulsive would be so nice. Can bring a little Hunter's Instinct too. I think I'll go Gimmick build here, I think. Simply because it like kind of matches up well into this comp. Let's see. Acro Shack. Merc down. I feel like if I spawn here, I have one good chase no matter what. Yeah, it's either Lawyer or Thief. Am I really about to chase a Thief Graveyard? Or do I just go for the Lawyer? I have Peepers, so if he's hiding behind Shack, I can find him, but he's gonna be... I do want to find that Lawyer. I feel like Thief is a more consistent chase. I brought Impulsive just for him, but I'll get Cypher Rushed by Lawyer. I'm too far. I go for Thief here. Hey, I'm Creature Peterson. Oh, dude just lost tons of distance. Hello? Okay, we set up the Confined. I'll break this. That's fine. This should be a hit right here, I think. With Impulsive, yeah. Thief sucks. Let's make it so he has to go this way. Yep, we want him to go this way into Graveyard, not the other way. Manipulative chase, force him back into bad areas. We can jump this and just impulsive for the kill, I think. Maybe. Yo, the flashlight. Okay, I tried. He's still on my peeper. Wind here. I'll just wind to turn around. Oh my gosh, thief. Impulsive! Okay, that's fine. We'll just jump. Impulsive! Ow. We'll break. Dude, thief is so annoying. Oh my gosh. Thief in graveyard, bro. So annoying. He won't let me get my wind, that's the thing. Okay. Stun. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't catch up. Let me use my speed boost, bro. Oh my gosh. There we go, finally. Yo. Yo, I just can't catch him. I literally just can't catch him. He just has infinite durability. Sheesh. 75 MS, how I missed you. Okay, well I see the mercenary because of wanted. This is a losing game, unfortunately. I got kited too long. And there's nothing I can do to force an earlier rescue because he'll just elbow pad here. Yep. Oh wow, sheesh. Elbow pad, there we go. Alright, he should be out of flashlight. Dying away from ciphers, this should be a loss. Yo, Tide Turner, you want to end, buddy? My goodness. Get the Ithaca medal? Well, I have to draw a game for it to be a possibility. And I cannot draw this. I'm not in a draw position, I'm in a losing position. I got kited too long. There's nothing I can do. Red Church is just too hard for this character, I swear. Yeah, Nightwatch sucks on this map, dude. He's so awful on this map. This is why I use Sangria for this map, bro. It's too hard. I can't use my wind. See, if I was Geisha, I could have just blinked through the wall like nothing. It's completely negated his ability. Sad. Well, time to mute my mic and lock in again, I suppose, because I hate losing. Mech messed up a lot. She messed up a lot. I don't know what that acrobat was doing. That acrobat was just clip farming. He wasn't actually playing to win. He was playing like it's QM. That was kind of weird. And then Mercenary was very greedy. That was just a very weird comp of players put together. But I'll take it. Also, never spawn corners. That's just don't spawn there as mech. Take that as a lesson, mech players. Do not spawn corner house unless you have a game plan in a 4man VC. Just don't. Go and holla. Yeah, well, I mute my mic when I need to focus. The Chow Boy. So Mad Eye's free hit 99% of the time, Corner House? Oh yeah, that too, yeah. That too. Tricky comp. Oh, I want my opera back, bro. I want my 15 MS opera. Now I have to go Gimmick build. This will be fine. I'll just walk through every pallet. I don't know why they got greedy. Anyway, the reason why I didn't drop that pallet was because if they vaulted it, I had a lot of chances for TS. That's why I didn't break the pallet near the chair. Only issue is I didn't expect the Finn to have freaking broken windows, which really hurt. I didn't think Finns don't bring broken, bro. They bring like flywheel or tied. They never bring broken in my match. That's what hurt. Because Finn got that vault and went, meow. Oh boy. But yeah, the whole point of that pallet, leaving it there, is so if they run to the right, they get terror shocked. So they have to run either left or right, and if they're right, I get a free hit because they have to vault. So it's not a bad decision to leave that pallet up, especially if you have peepers, because peepers slows down the vaulting, which means I get even more extra hits. Because my goal in that game is to get double downs. So, yeah. Dankwoods. Why is the title called The End of Sangria? Because I cannot play Sangria anymore. 73 MS is simply too bad. At high level, it is not viable for Sangria. I can practice my Sangria. I might be able to draw consistently. I will not be able to win consistently with that ping. It's just not possible. The best I can do is draw consistently. I'll be able to get like a handful of wins if I keep practicing, but I'll never be able to like win consistently with that ping. Gross, bro. Batter pros? What did Aaron say? Aaron agreed. Aaron agreed. Aaron agreed. You know, I really don't want to do a batter. I just don't. I'm just not going to deal with him. I refuse to do a batter today. I just refuse to do a batter. I'm bringing full stun reduction for this team. I don't care. I'm not about to get gimmicked, bro. With spam harassers, man. That's fine. Priz can't decode, his cipher will be locked. Probably. Probably. It should be. And I'll just chase Gardner into Prospector or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Brother, are we an elk? I got nothing to say. I don't know. That was a game. That was a game. That was truly a game. I don't know what the prisoner was doing. Even the gardener's route was not good. Like everything was not great that game. Batter shouldn't have stunned because he should have known I had a chance out of excitement. Yeah, I don't know. Prisoner got very greedy trying to get a stun to prevent Basin, and then I just got a free hit because during his drop down animation he can't stun, so I just hit him during his drop down animation. I think it was a little afterwards, but he didn't stun me in time. And even then, I would think I would have hit him, and I just got hit on Gardner again, which would just be extra presence, and she's still right next to Basin, so it wouldn't have mattered. I don't know why he dropped down. Like 0 out of 100 times you should drop down. That's crazy because that felt like an elk. That felt like elk rank game. That felt like I was in like proc. And then yeah, like some other time I get like godlike players that are like Griffin 4. It's crazy. It is crazy, crazy. Oh, Leo's, I used to play Sangria on this map. I have to go back to playing Night Watch. Oh, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, if you told me if that was a guessing your rank match, I guarantee you, bro, I would have guessed Croc. Wildly? Oh, I'm cooked. Do I just go like Cheesekeeper or something? Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're busting out the badges. I'm talking to you, Plushie. Spirit Plushie, that's actually a really cute name. Plushie. And now I'm about to get worked by a plush. Doc? Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Doc with 3 harass. This is disgusting, bro. This is actually disgusting. I actually have to fight Doc, bro. Nah, bro, you know what? Sangria, it's time for your swan song. Let's go one more. Let's go one more time. Doc and Wildling is the ugliest combo ever, bro. Survivability for days. That team comp is ugly, bro. That team comp, this is why I hate Doc, because she just stalls matches forever. And dude, I'm so angry at that stupid antiquarian for literally protecting the Doc. She used the Lasper Flute to protect the stupid Doc so they could keep healing. Oh my gosh, dude. That was disgusting, bro. That was actually disgusting. That comp is so ugly, bro. That comp was so ugly. I only won because I got a Terror Shock on the Wildling. Dude, that comp is disgusting. Doc Wildling is the ugliest combo ever, bro. It is so ugly. Because every time I have to commit, I couldn't commit to anybody. Like, if I commit to the Doc, the anti-Cypher rushes me. If I leave the Doc alone, she heals. And every time I leave the Wildling alone, he gets his boar back. Like, oh my gosh, that comp was so ugly, bro. That comp was so ugly. Such an ugly comp, bro. Such an ugly, ugly comp. Like, it's not the strongest comp, it's just ugly, bro. It's just ugly. Alright, hopefully we can get one more match before before this. Hey, what's up, Zeus? What is up, Zeus IDV? Yo, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy that my win rate has barely gone up, even though I've only lost once and won the other 4. That's crazy. I mean, I had 50 ping sangria in that game. That felt doable, but it still didn't feel great. It felt doable. Yo, what's... No, I have not seen what's going on in chat. Yo! What's going on with this fake Kazuneko? The fake Uneko. Kazuneko killed Schmitty? What? Yeah, I'm about to just focus on my match. I'm just gonna focus on my match. Time to Gimmick. I love Hospital. I love gimmicks on Hospital. Thank you for giving me this map. Oh no, it's Dancer! My worst enemy, Dancer. I don't like you, Dancer. I really don't. Oh, and it's Dawn, bro. Oh, it's Dawn. It's Dawn, bro. Oh. It's Dawn, Dancer, Gimmick Lady, and a Patient. The Patient's fine. The other 3 are disgusting, bro. Oh, Donathan, bro. Donathan. Huh? I try for the Faro, maybe? I don't know, bro. Brother. Farlady is free kite, and Dancer is broken. Oh my gosh, dude. Farlady is literally free kite. 20 seconds, or like 16 seconds of free kite. And Dancer is so broken, dude. The forward wasn't a problem. I just had full star reduction. The forward was literally not a problem. The Dancer slow boxes, bro. Oh my gosh. Dancer slow boxes in hospital are literally actually just. I wanted to throw it. The second I saw her run to the slow box, 3 slow boxes in hospital, I nearly wanted to puke, bro. Thank goodness I had full star reduction to make the slow boxes less effective because, oh my gosh, that was disgusting. Yeah, I also knew the Farlady had full kite. It was very obvious. This is why you shouldn't bring, or should always bring borrowed time. Stop bringing full kite in your matches. I only got a draw because the Farlady had full kite. That is literally the only reason why. Yeah, that was just a that's disgusting, bro. That is disgusting. They need to. I liked it, but I liked Farlady back when she was mid. Now she's like just gimmick lord. Like she's still bad against like the meta, but she's just so gimmicky, dude. She's so gimmicky. I really hate Farlady. She's literally just like free kite. I don't know what's going on in chat. I kind of just stopped paying attention after a while. I really don't know what's going on. Put Subway servers on my thing. This ain't TikTok, bro. What the heck? This ain't TikTok. Anyways, that's all for today. I don't know if I'm gonna take a break from Hunter rank, and then come back to it later, because I don't know if I want to take a break from it. I'm thinking about taking a short break from it just so I can practice my Geisha, because literally all I have right now is Night Watch. All I have right now is Night Watch. Chat was so normal. Right. Should pay attention to the news about FAV. Yeah, FAV, they go by a different team name now, right? They go by a different team now? I forget what it was called, but I think they go by a different team now. No, they didn't retire. They became a new team. They rebranded, I think. I forget. DFM, was that what it was called? I forget. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. I definitely cannot continue with Opera, and I can't solo rank with Night Watch. It's just not doable. Like, unless I want to draw my way up to Hydra, Night Watch will not, he's not viable. So, we're gonna have to enter a Geisha training arc. So we might take a short break from Hunter rank, and instead we'll do like a Geisha training arc or something, and then maybe I'll practice Geisha stuff for an hour each day. Because Geisha is gonna be the next Hunter in training, but she's not rank ready. My Geisha is like really bad, so I have to like actually practice my Geisha first. Yeah, I'll do like a practice against viewer stream again or something like that. Something like that. But it'll be at least a week minimum before I'm ready to rank with Geisha. At least bare minimum a week before I'm ready to rank with Geisha. And then maybe I'll look into the other hunters too, but unfortunately Sangria, unless I have good ping, Sangria it's just not viable. It's even the 50-ish MS that I had in that Leo's game still did not feel that great. Like, it only will feel the best at 20 ping. Because I had like good control, but I felt like it was lacking somewhat. It wasn't as bad as 73, but still did not feel good. Anyway, so this is probably the last Hunter rank stream for about a week, and we'll be back next time with more hunters in our arsenal, and maybe we can go like, you know, certain matchups into certain comps, right? Like, if I'm up against a heavy distance gaining comp, I can go Geisha, because I can catch up so fast. But if it's like really good tight kiters, like Dancer, Melee, stuff like that, I might have to go somebody else. We'll see. I'll figure it out. Either way, that's it for today. I'll see you later. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.